Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I am doing a midweek studio vlog. So I'm going to be taking you through my whole day and what it's like to be a freelance graphic designer, working for yourself and working from home. I'm also going to be including a little studio tour because I haven't actually done like a full reveal on YouTube yet of my new studio, which is based at the bottom of my garden. So it's currently 8:30 and I have showered, moisturized and got myself changed. And when I say get myself changed, I literally mean put on another jumper because I am living in jumpers and leggings at the moment. When I thought I would own my own business, I thought I'd be wearing like really nice clothes, but I've just found myself going back to jumpers and leggings because let's be honest, it is the most comfiest thing to wear and no one wants to be wearing jeans or work wear when you're actually working and sat down all day. Let me know in the comments if this is you as well and if you're living in leggings and jumpers. Anyway, I'm gonna get on and make some breakfast and then head down to the studio. We are in the studio now and for breakfast we have some H2O with some ice. And I have 2 chocolate Snacker Jacks. Now I mix my breakfast up. Normally I either have Snacker Jacks, breakfast bar, a fruit smoothie or some oats. So today's breakfast is my Snacker Jacks. So before I get on with my day, I am just gonna say my studio does not stay clean. It always somehow gets messy and it's one of my hates about myself that I can never keep my desk or my studio clean because I have so many things going on and things that I just need in front of me. So what I'm gonna do is tidy the studio and then give you a little reveal of everything in my office. I thought it'd be really nice to just put a video together so you guys can see exactly what I've got in my office and some things that I use in here. I will leave a link in the description of some of the things that I've bought, so if you saw something that you liked then you can go and get it yourself. So it is currently 9 o'clock. I've tidied my office and we are down in the studio. So the first thing that I do every single day is have a look at what I've got on and then write a to-do list. Now since the last day in the life that I've done, I've actually been scheduling out everything per hour. And I kid you not, this has changed the game for me. I found that I was being productive before, but this has just changed my productivity levels. And when I say like you're being productive, I mean you can say you're doing work and not actually work to your potential, but with working per hour and actually scheduling out every hour, I feel like I am the most productive by doing this. So I use a notepad that was kindly gifted to me by Sai by Polly. So it has the times from 6 AM until the evening and I literally just write down everything that I've got going on and make sure that I am following my schedule. So schedule has been written out and I now have my whole day planned from 9 o'clock until 7 PM at night. I have included my tea in there and a little break for lunchtime. People will probably ask like what happens if you go over your schedule. Now I'm quite good at seeing how long things take me, but if I do go over, I literally just move on to my next task and then revisit that task the next day. So my first thing on my task to do is go through all of my emails and DMs that I get on Instagram and make sure that I'm keeping up to date on my socials and make sure that I'm replying to my emails within 24 to 48 hours and just to make sure that I'm keeping on top of everything. So my assistant has just turned up for work a little late than usual, but I'm gonna let her off. I feel like she's had a really rough night. So now moving on, we are 10 minutes ahead of our schedule, which is good. So at 10 o'clock, I have in there to finish a brand proposal that I'm working on for a client, and it is for a dog accessories company. So they do like collars, bow ties, harnesses, things like that. So obviously I can't show you the proposal that I'm working on, but I am going to go through what you need to include in a client presentation or proposal that you send over. So I offer a one concept plan. So this means that the client is only going to receive one concept and not 2 or 3. And I've just found that this works for me because I can put all my efforts into smashing that one proposal instead of having 2 or 3 different ideas. And I used to do 3 concepts in the past, and I just feel like I wasn't spending enough on one initial idea. So now I just do one concept, smash the mood board, and make sure we're going in the right direction and just go really hard on that one presentation. So I put together a 12 to 14 page document for my client to look at that includes the brand that I am proposing to them. I go over the mood board and colours picked from the mood board that will be within their branding. Next page I move on to is just an insight into their branding. So I showcase the logos. I put together like 2 or 3 pages of really nice visuals. So the first thing that they really see is their brand, and they can get a little feel and see what is to come within this brand proposal. Then I move on to talking about the main logo. So I break the main logo down. I put it on a different background. I talk about what the primary logo is used for and why I have picked certain things within their logo. And then move on to a secondary logo. So this is an alternative logo of your primary logo, and I talk about this as well and why I've done it in that particular shape. I then move on to the logo marks and talk about this again and explain why I have chosen this logo mark and talk about the uses of the logo marks. My client knows exactly why they need this within their branding. Next, I go on to a brand pattern. So within all of my brands, I like to include either some sort of pattern or use the logo marks as a pattern and explain why I've done this. So within this one, this is quite a bold and bright brand. So we've used really nice visuals of some nice swirly patterns and just really brought some color in. So I talk about why I've used those particular colors, and I just go on and talk some more so they understand the brand pattern and how it can be used within their branding. I move on to primary and second fonts, so what fonts I've used within the branding and why they go together so well. Then I go on to mock-ups. Now mock-ups and photography is like the most important thing within this brand proposal, so if you aren't using them within your brand proposal, do it. So I put together some mock-ups, some photography elements, and just showcase their branding in action so they get a real understanding of potentially what their brand could look like on real things. And that is pretty much what I include within a brand presentation. And like I said, I do a one concept thing and it works for me. My percentage rate is probably around 80% where clients choose that proposal first time. So hopefully that has given you a little more insight into what I prepare for clients and what I show them. This one is a very exciting one. I am a sucker for a lot of bright colors, bold colors, and just brands that want to stand out. Obviously, if you've watched any of my design videos, you will see that I include a lot of colors when I am working on my own projects. So now I am just going to get on with this brand proposal for this client. This needs to be sent out tomorrow. I've pretty much got everything in there. I just need to go back and write some more things to go with the branding and just make sure that my client understands why I've chosen specific things. So it is around 11 o'clock now and I have finished off that brand proposal. I've still got a few things that I just want to tweak. My perfective, creative mind wants me to do. So I'm going to be doing that later. I've scheduled that into my day as well because I knew that I probably wouldn't finish it by 11 today. So I've done that, and now on my to-do list is to do my social media plan. So I need to schedule a few posts for this week and make sure I know exactly what I've got going on this week. I've got one post to do today which will literally probably take me 10-15 minutes, so you guys can watch me design my Instagram post for today. I saw a quote on Pinterest that literally resonated with me so much, and I wanted to bring that quote to life and make a really nice visual of it, and it's a "do not compare yourself to others" quote. You guys will see what I mean. It is a very good quote. So that is the cute little graphic that I've just designed. It took me probably around 15 minutes to design that. I kind of knew what I wanted, so I was just putting it all together. Added in a really nice textured paper background to get that sort of note feel that I was going for. The quote just really hit me and made me realize, like, no, you should not compare yourself to anyone else, because you are you at the end of the day and no one else is you. Social media planned for the next 2 weeks. I love just writing down and having a schedule so I know like what I've got to stick to. It is 12 o'clock now, which means it's time for lunch and to go for a run. So Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays I've now scheduled in to go for a run. Luckily we have a treadmill in our house, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and use the treadmill, get a run in and then have some lunch. That run was so much harder than Monday's run. I have no idea why, but I managed to do 10 minutes of running non-stop. Let me catch my breath. And then I did a little 5-minute walk at the end. I'm gonna stretch now and then give myself some well-earned lunch. So it is 1 o'clock now and I have had my lunch, I've been for my run, and I am ready to get into designing again. So first on my list is to post that social media post that I came up with earlier. I'm just gonna write a description out, post that, and then I've got some client work coming up in the next hour. So I've got to do some amends to a brand that I've been working on and change some stationery bits for them, and then that should be good to go. I put up an Instagram story about my Pinterest. So I've been using Pinterest more regularly now, and I've been uploading consistently for the past 3 weeks, and my monthly viewers have literally skyrocketed. I think I'm on 140,000 monthly viewers right now, which is absolutely insane for me. So people are actually coming to my Pinterest page, looking at my work. So I've just checked my inbox and my DMs on Instagram, and a lot of people have replied to me. So I'm gonna be putting up a story on there, showing you guys the behind the scenes of what I talk about on there and about Pinterest. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this in one take, but never normally happens. Hey guys, hope you've had a lovely day. No, we're not. It's not happening. Next one, ready? Hey guys, hope you all had a lovely day. So I've just had a look at a few of my DMs and there's a lot of questions about Pinterest, and yeah, 1 post a day over the past 3 weeks, and I've now scheduled in another 2 weeks, which you can do that on Pinterest. So you just schedule the post and pick the day you want to upload it on, and then Pinterest does that for you. Okay, so it took 3 attempts to do, but I actually managed to do it. So I'm gonna upload that onto my Instagram story now. Hopefully that answers some questions to people asking about Pinterest. I still don't actually fully understand Pinterest, if that makes sense. Like, I've never actually done a course on it, but hopefully I can find something. So if anyone does know anything on Pinterest and wants to let me know in the comments about it, if there's a course that you've done and you found helpful, please let me know so I can jump on this, as I feel like I'm doing okay, but I could do better. Okay, someone tell me where the time has gone, because it is currently 5 o'clock. I've managed to smash my to-do list today. I've been packaging up a load of files today as well for a client, so that can be sent to her and she can actually start using the whole branding, which I'm very excited to share. I'm sure I'll be sharing the branding over on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me already, go and follow my Instagram, which is _AbbieDesign. I literally share most of my life on there, and you will see me on my stories every single day. So it has been a very productive day, and it is all down to my hourly to-do list. Without that hourly structure, I feel like I would just go off on a tangent and not know what I'm meant to be working on. So if you are wanting to mix things up, try out writing everything out hourly and actually having a schedule, because trust me, it works. So I hope you have enjoyed this day in the life of a freelance graphic designer and seeing what I get up to on my day-to-day basis. It is a very fun life that I have, and I'm so lucky to have this whole studio and work in such a big and creative environment. It really does help me. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more content. I do a lot of design videos, so if you're into that, go and check them out.